Hey everyone, it's Pekka, the chef at Goodness Me. Today we're going to run through cooking beer can chicken. First, chicken out of the package, dry it off. Then we're going to season it with our barbecue rub. Pop it on a beer can, onto indirect heat, and then into the barbecue. What's going to happen is I'm going to drizzle a little bit of oil on the chicken. I've cleaned my hands ahead of time. Get the oil on. This will help the rub adhere. And remember, this guy's going to be sitting up, so do both sides, or do all sides. I'm going to season the inside of the chicken. Even though the beer can is going to be in there, always good to get a little bit of that seasoning inside the chicken. And then season all over. This is our Sober Carpenter. We sell it in all our stores. I'm using the IPA. On it goes. The secret to a beer can chicken is just make sure it's stable. So this guy's doing pretty good. If it's threatening to fall over, a couple things you can do. You can get a stand. You can get onions. I'll sometimes wedge onions in there. But this guy's nice and stable. So I'm gonna clean off the hands and then get it onto the barbecue. It's all set up, ready to go. So I don't want the chicken sitting on the pan because it's kind of like sitting on a fry pan. So either I use cast iron, big fan of it, or even a cookie sheet, but have a cooling rack on top of it, elevates the chicken off of that pan and gets air moving all around. The goal is to get the beer in the beer can to boil so you steam from the inside and roast from the outside. It takes an hour to an hour and a half for a chicken of this size to get to temperature, 164 degrees Fahrenheit. But I really do recommend temping your chicken to know where it is. If I'm using an Insta-Read, I'll look after about an hour and then every 15 minutes. Whether it's an Insta-Read or a Bluetooth, you're gonna put it into the thickest part of the breast, but make sure you're not hitting bone because the bone is actually colder than the meat. So my thermometer is in. Now we're gonna put the chicken into a 350 degree oven barbecue. On it goes, don't let it fall over. Nice and stable. We'll be back in an hour. So the chicken cooks for an hour to an hour and a half, which gives us lots of time to put other things on the barbecue. We're going to be doing baby potatoes on rock salt. They take about 45 minutes, so I'm going to put them on now, and that'll be ready when they're soft to the touch. So an hour has gone by since we put our chicken onto the grill, potatoes on it as well. My fancy Bluetooth thermometer is telling me I'm not done yet, but I want to take a look anyways. The chicken looks great. You can see it frying away. You can see the juices are coming out of it. The skin is getting crispy. It looks really tasty, but honestly, I can't tell, and I can poke it all day long, but really what's going to tell me is the thermometer that I have, or an Insta-Read thermometer that I'm going to put in, and I'm looking for 164, and I'm not there yet. So we still have a little ways to go. Even though it looks done, let's trust our thermometers as opposed to our eyes. Okay, so my fancy Bluetooth thermometer has told me that the chicken's ready to go. I am going to check with the Insta-Read as well. I do trust the Bluetooth, but after another 15 minutes, I'm going to check. 170 degrees, so we're past, but that's okay. What we're going to do, A, it's safe, and B, now we're going to let it rest. This is the tricky part of beer can chicken, is resting the chicken, because you don't want to rest it on the can. The can is full of boiling beer, lots of energy. It'll just keep cooking that chicken. So I'm taking 2 tongs, I'm lifting the chicken off the grill onto a pan. Lots of juice coming out of the chicken. I'm gonna close the oven. I still have the potatoes going, so I'm gonna close the oven, because I don't want to get my hands too close to that, because that's boiling liquid and steamy. So 2 pairs of tongs. 1, pull the beer can out. Don't worry about it spilling. But chicken is down. I'm gonna move this away. Really hot. You can see the steam coming out of it. That's awesome. That has kept the chicken super juicy. Gonna get it out of the way. We're gonna keep the heat in, but not too much heat, because there's no more extra heat. But what this is gonna do is let it rest. What will happen is the juices inside that are running away from the heat, as the heat's gone away, the juices will come back out and make all the muscles juicy and all the meat juicy. Just ran the chicken inside. It's all covered in tin foil. It's all resting. But now I do want to check my potatoes. Open up the lid. Steamy. I'm gonna just give them a quick squeeze. You can do it with the tongs too if you're. And you can see, boom! Look at that. That is fantastic. So potatoes are ready. On goes the lid. Off the barbecue. Inside. And they're gonna let rest right beside that chicken.